party people. It is Mouse. My name is Ayano, but my bus is called the Mad Mouse. I am from the West Coast. I'm from California. I live with my 4-year-old pit bull. It's just me and her on the road. Sometimes the travel buddies, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to do YouTube to hopefully get some supplemental income. We live in a 5-window school bus. Please follow my journey. Insert negativity here.
Dear Wisconsin, I cannot stand you. I'm sorry to be so harsh, but my God, you guys are like a whole other country. You guys are so scared of outsiders. Everyone's so strange. Like, what the hell? I'm on my way out of Wisconsin. That's pretty much why I haven't recorded anything the entire time I was in Wisconsin.
Making this video with me leaving Wisconsin, currently in Iowa. Clearly I was not having a Baja Blast coming out of Wisconsin. All right, continuing.
I just have not been having a grandly time. Like, it's been really frustrating. Like, yes, there's been really beautiful areas, blah, 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 but I can see just as beautiful things in Missouri. I can see just as beautiful things in Colorado, if anything better. Like, I don't know. It's been a whirlwind, and I was supposed to stay longer in Wisconsin and with Greg, but I can't do this no more, Grandpa. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta get the hell out when I can.
I wasn't sure how much of why I left Wisconsin I was going to share, but basically a friend of mine that I've had for over 4 years, I've been calling him my brother for 4 years, we had a falling out, is what it is. That's what I'll share with that, just because I am not going to take a dump on somebody's name on the internet. I'm not that person, even if I should, even if I shouldn't. I'm just not going to do it. But I will take a dump on the state.
I can't do it, seriously. I'm on my way out, right? I'm like 2 or 3 hours into my drive on my way out of Wisconsin, you know, stopping, getting gas, doing my thing, whatever, yada, yada. Why am I getting pulled over as soon as I get dropped off the highway? I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even 50 feet off of this highway. I'm not even 50 feet off the drop-off, and I see a 30 miles an hour sign, so I pretty much smashed my brakes. I'm starting to slow down. Tell me why less than a minute later, I hear whoop, whoop, getting pulled over. Like, are you kidding me? Am I tripping? Like, what's going on? So I pull over immediately, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I'm getting pulled over. That's cool. This woman comes up. She goes to my swing doors because I'm in the middle of the street, pretty much, because there's nowhere to pull over where she pulls me over. And again, at this point, by the time I pulled over all the way, I'm like maybe 100, 150 feet from getting dropped off this highway. It drops to a 30. I'm telling you, this point, she was very sweet. Don't get me wrong. This police officer was very sweet. Yes, I still got a ticket. Anywho, even though she's very sweet, she goes to my swing door. She's like, oh, this is cool. That's a cool setup in there. You know, she's all curious, whatever. Again, she was very nice. She directly tells me that I just got dropped off the highway and it immediately drops to a 30. I was, first of all, in the process of slowing down. Again, I am just now getting off the highway. I'm slowing down. She clocks me at 45 and a 30. As I'm slowing down. As I'm slowing down! Oh, you dude, I'm like, again, this lady was very sweet. She literally directly tells me to contest this. Cool, thank you, blah, blah, blah. Gets license, registration, insurance, blah, 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 gets me a damn ticket. She says you should contest it. I don't know how long you're going to stay here, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how long you're going to stay here, but you should contest this ticket. And I'm like, I am literally on my way out of Wisconsin. I am literally heading out right now. I'm on my way out. I am leaving. I can't stand this state. You know, I kind of briefly tell her how I've been getting harassed, and you know, it was just horrible out here for me.
And to go a little bit more in depth on the harassment thing, I mean, we were getting harassed about parking. We were getting harassed by the people. It was just not a fun time.
Was not anything for me here. The person I was supposed to visit, the one I called my family, he is not. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Not really anything you can do about it. But, yeah. Wisconsin, you suck, man. so hot. So obviously on top of that, it's 85 degrees outside. It feels decent with my windows blowing and the wind blowing, all that stuff, because I don't have AC in the vehicle, right, for like the car. And obviously I've got engine heat, so, you know, I've got engine heat and I can't, there's not much I can do about it, so, but, yeah, so I'm pulled over, I'm waiting for her to give me this ticket. I'm starting to overheat at this point. I'm like, dude, the weather was so fine, I was still sad coming out and happy about leaving, and now I'm just really upset. I'm like, what the heck, man? But you know what? It's all fun and games, it's all good spirits. You know, it's part of living in the bus. You just gotta figure out which states are friendly, really. Like, you would think Wisconsin's a very hospitable state. It's not. They can't stand outsiders. They hate anything that's different, and it is what it is. That's why I'm leaving. It's just not the place for me, and that's fine.
And I know this section of the video is very, very negative, and that's just how I was feeling at the time, but I did meet some phenomenal people out there. The people from XS Nightclub, oh my god, I absolutely love you guys. Dan, Matt, Joey, all of you guys, I really do adore you. Tanisha, Jesse, you guys were so amazing. You guys really were a saving grace for us, and it did turn Wisconsin around a lot, and that was the only reason I was able to be there for that extra amount of time in between from after that falling out to leaving. And I'm really so grateful that I met you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. I know I didn't mention this in the video, but again, at the time I was trying to get my frustrations out and share, you know, bus life is not all fun and games. I mean it is all fun and games, but it is not all sunshines and rainbows. Like, there is a lot of things that you have to think about that, you know, a carpet walker, as Greg would call them, a carpet walker would not have to think about. So that's just something to put out there. But yeah, I just wanted to add that part. But like, I did meet some phenomenal people out there, and for the people I didn't mention, just know you guys really made a difference in my time there.
But yeah, it's unfortunate because I had such high hopes of going to Wisconsin, and it's really unfortunate. It is what it is. And again, anytime I've been harassed by anybody, they've all been very sweet about it. I think, honestly, yeah, because I have pretty privilege of just being a girl, and I'm very sweet when people talk to me. Like, I'm not hostile and nothing like that. But yeah, I even told the police officer, like, yeah, I'm literally on my way out. I'm getting harassed. I'm getting the out of Dodge. Part of my French. But yeah, thanks for listening to my quick rant. Check in soon. Sorry, I haven't talked to y'all in so long. Sorry, I forgot to. I'm sorry. Also, I'm sorry, I totally forgot to mention that not only did I just get pulled over by a police officer, I also just talked to another 2 police officers this morning. As I'm getting ready to say goodbye to Greg, I'm crashing out. As I'm saying goodbye to Greg, telling Greg, okay, Greg, I'm getting ready to go. You know, he's about to come outside. 2 police officers roll up and are like, why are you guys here? You guys have permission to stay here? Which, for the record, we do. We have permission from, apparently there's 2 owners. One of the owners did not know. The other owner is the one that gave us permission. Of course, because we love people who don't communicate, so it's obviously not a mass problem. But these police officers are just talking to us, and I'm having a great time. Can you tell? Can you tell I absolutely love Wisconsin? It's so awesome, it's so great, much fresh. But, yeah, no. Literally got harassed as I'm getting in the car to leave. Again, those guys are pretty nice. One was pretty blunt, but I think he was just trying to be professional. The other one was asking me a whole bunch of questions. I let him look inside real quick, blah, blah, blah. You can see a parking ticket sitting on my fridge. Get me out of this state, seriously. So yeah, this is my 3rd cop I'm talking to today, and it is only 1:37 p.m. Are you kidding me? But again, I will take this with a grain of salt. My car is good. My dog is beautifully healthy. I'm healthy. I'm on my way out, and I still have a house. So I'll just take this as Wisconsin's going away gift for me, seriously. And if you can't tell, the rides on the highways are rough. Like they just awful.
The jump from that clip to the upcoming clip is so like it was that dramatic. I think a little bit farther on the video, I think I do explain it while I'm at the booth working on how that happened. But like the next coming clip right now is actually how quickly this all happened. This was in the span of a single day because I think I had slept and then started driving and then this happened. Somehow I ended up a Carnie working near the fish pond booth. Pick a fish, any fish. What's up, party people? I'm a Carnie now. I work at a carnival. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying not to be crazy looking talking on my phone because you know what? YouTubing is so hard to do in public for someone who's not used to it because like you do have to just be comfortable looking like that guy who's just constantly recording or blah blah blah. So sorry for the lack of video. Fun stuff. I was leaving Wisconsin and all of a sudden, you know, I stop at a lake. Hello, Fluffy. What's that? Huh? I know. I was recording a YouTube video. I was on my way back from Wisconsin and stopped in Iowa, some lake at a campground. Literally had no service, nothing. I just so happened to run into this guy, Curly. He's over there. And we're just talking. I'm like, oh, what do you do for work? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh, I work at a carnival. I'm like, oh, so you're a Carnie? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, y'all hiring? Just like joking. And he's like, yeah. You trying to join? I'm like, okay, well, why not? And then next thing you know, I'm heading back to their camp. I'm stopped at the camp. I guess he rents out half the campsite. So everyone lives in RVs and rigs, and some of them are like bunk bedded out. And it's really freaking cool. And I immediately talked to the boss. I was like, I would like to work. He's like, all right, you're in. I'm like, oh, cool. So now I have a secure spot to park. It's like $400 or $500 a week or something like that. And then I believe
what is carnival
2
hours
days after I joined or something, or the day after, it was already 4th of July.
Fish pond, where people fish for rice. So that's pretty freaking cool.
Hi, YouTubes.
That's Curly. He's the reason I work here.
Say that. Say it. Yeah. You can't say the buggy bumpers and shit.
Hello, party people. Today is day 3 of the carnival. It's the last day in this location. Yesterday, I was going to like really get into it and make a whole video, but I had heat exhaustion, so I was really nauseous. My nervous system completely collapsed. So I had a panic attack. I thought it was just a panic attack, but then it wouldn't go away for at least an hour, and it just kept phasing in and out. So I was real worried, but turns out it was heat exhaustion. And the minute we stepped outside today and came to work, I am once again dying and nauseous and feeling gross. And this has ice wrapped in it. I'm going on the back of my neck also, trying to keep myself warm, chugging water to the point it's uncomfortable. I'm having a great time. It's the last day in this location. We are moving to another location tomorrow, I believe, but we're not working for another couple days, so by then I should be cooling down. It is vaguely sprinkling, and it's only technically 76, but the humidity is 85, and the humidity is actually really hot. I mean, you can tell alone from my face. Like, I look like I'm not burned, like, at all. I mean, it looks like I'm burned, but I'm just really flushed. Heat exhaustion is no joke. Don't play with it. Really, do not play with it. But the whole heat exhaustion thing, that was a hot mess. So the first week I had here was rough. It was fun, but it was rough. I was struggling a lot with having these like weird like seizure type panic attacks. It was really strange. I couldn't figure out what it was, and because of it I was going to go home after that event. I was going to do the next event, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to like handle it. And I don't even necessarily think necessarily. I don't think it was only heat. I think it was residual of being so off-put and just out of place from being in Wisconsin. It just really messed me up being out there, because it's been close to a month. I think I've been here about 3 weeks or something or so, give or take a little bit less, I think. But I haven't had any of those since. I had minor flushes of panic, but it wouldn't be like a full-blown thing. But that has subsided. I think that was residual from being in Wisconsin, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. Packing up the carnival. Everyone's freaking shirtless because it's been raining. It's currently moving day. Hello, party people. Today is our off day and everybody is doing chores, all that stuff, because they said if we don't get our chores done, which I already have mine done, other than maybe going to Walmart and getting some food or whatever and groceries. Everyone's doing their laundry and stuff today. I had the luxury of doing it yesterday because they let me, because I had a lot of laundry, because I had not done laundry in, let's be real, probably 2 months. Kind of bad, I know. So I was able to do my laundry yesterday. Everyone's doing their laundry and shopping today. We're currently at Sican Laundromat Service. SICHANH. We're just running some errands today. So we stopped at the gas station. Everyone got some drinks or whatever. I got myself a Body Armor. Not sponsored. Please sponsor me, because I love Body Armors. Not necessarily this flavor, but it was all they had. After this, we'll be going to Walmart. We did go to Goodwill.
I did remove the audio from this clip because they did have music playing in the background, so I will get copyrighted for stuff like that. But this was just one of the meals that.
So that's really cool.
Today,
it's just me and 3 other guys in this car, and then everyone else is like in other vehicles.
La-di-da. Again, yeah. Music.
That's my update so far.
This is him serving up a bunch of food, but then pretty much after this, I was cooking for him and Drake pretty much every night, every other. It was nuts. Just inserting voiceovers for this stuff. This was kind of in between. This was the second location. It was at a racetrack, and we got to watch these cars race, which was actually pretty fun. I'm not normally into racing or anything like that, but it was very cool to not even bet on a car, but be like, oh, that's my car, and then try to see which one's going to win. It definitely gets you more invested.
Oh my.
Had a little bit of a lightning show from my window.
Top car, taking away on the racing service. What goes down here tonight? 18 heads of Tracy Group. The group out of Worthington, Minnesota area. He's just going into turn 1 now, and he's got the plastic hanging off the bottom of the car.
Oh my God, are these automatic?
Stick around.
Hello, party people. This is going to be the first day of the next event. We are at the Buena Vista fairgrounds. It's not just our company today. We also have another group of games and rides, I believe. Never met these guys, but there are so many people today, and we also have a lot of new workers for our company as well. It's so cool. I can literally just walk to my house right there. It's on the lot. It's just like a little bit separated. It's been kind of hard to record a bunch of stuff because like these are Carnies. Like I'm not just gonna like whip out my phone and put everybody on camera. nor are they YouTube friendly. So I'm also not gonna put them on camera like that. The people here have been so phenomenal. So the past 2 days has been set up. It is currently Thursday, so we were off Monday. Tuesday was our first day of setup. It was very long. It was like a 8 a.m. work call, so 8 or 8:30, and then we didn't stop working until about 6-ish, and we just had like a lunch break, whatever. It was outside, and then yesterday, which was Wednesday, it was a much shorter day. We ended at about noon, and again, it was an early work call, so it was about 8:30 again, I believe. And all we did was kind of just like fix up on some of the electrical stuff, but the very first day we just kind of set up the games and the rides. But yeah, so that's what my update is on that. I think it was my first day or my second day, I actually overheated like really bad, and it like literally collapsed my nervous system. It was very embarrassing for me, but everyone was really cool about it. So there's that. No problem since. This is what today's booth is looking like. There's the fresh lemons for the lemonade. Prices. More slushies.
I'm supposed to be. I guess you could say that I'm just taking it day by day, and I feel by myself. No, from I feel myself.
We didn't record anything after that until we got to this location. But we generally will have a setup day, hopefully an off day. Sometimes we don't have an off day, depends on the setup. And then we'll have X amount of work days, generally like 4 or 5. And then we tear down the same day because we end early on the last day. And sometimes we'll stay at the extra night there. And then, as far as I've seen, we tear down, we go to bed at the same location wherever we're all staying. And we will move to the next location the following morning in a big old convoy, towing rides, the food stands, all that stuff, all the RVs, and sometimes they have to do like a couple different rounds of doing that. And then cycle kind of repeats, set up, hopefully off, maybe not, repeat. This is setup day. And now we're caught up. I am running the lemonade stand this time myself, lemonade and slushie. So I've got my lemonade over here. I've got my slushies in the front this time. Pails, syrups, sugar water, the full 9. This is what it's looking like out here today. The games are not open. Games or rides are not open, but food is open earlier because I guess it seems like some kind of vendor pulled out. So in terms, we are open for them. So I think you're probably paying them a little bit more. Not quite sure. I was planning on, because I have to be back in California from the 6th to the 14th or the 16th or something like that. So I was planning on, just working 1 or 2 events and then going back. Turns out I had a little bit more time than I realized because I will just mob at home if that's the case. So I will be working for as long as I can up until that point, and I think I've got maybe another event after this, and then I will be heading back. But as of right now, the plan is actually to come back and come work for them. I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but I am in Iowa. I'm not in Wisconsin, but I'm not very far from there, but I am in Iowa because I think I found these guys maybe day 2 or something of on my way back to California, because my plan before was to go bum it at the beach for a little bit. Bum it at the beach. I wanted to go, I'm a West Coast girly, I wanted to go hang out in Summer Breeze and San Diego and go feel up the beach. And then I found these people, and here I am, and I will probably be coming back as soon as I'm done with my family obligations in August. And then after that, as far as I know, it's possible I actually might be joining a different crew that is actually a nationwide. So the crew that I'm working for now, they are Iowa based and only Iowa, but I might be joining another crew. So we will see what goes on with that. But as of right now, the plan is to go home for a little bit, help my family with what we need to have done. And then after that, I'm going to come right back to the end of the season. And then once that's the season's done. I believe the boss's wife, Miss Lorna, she said that they'll only be working weekends. So kind of based on that, that's where I'm at with everything right now. It's been a really crazy turn of events. I was not expecting this at all. I don't know what happened, man. I just went to go get a free shower and ended up staying in Iowa for what will be a month. So, and again, that's the beauty of living in a bus and not having an obligation, really. The only obligation I have is to my dog and bills. Like, I don't know, I'm really love my life. You know, there's ups and downs, and you know, I'm still currently in a down, let's be real. But there are a lot of ups and downs, but I am really enjoying it, and I have my nervous system has calmed down quite a bit. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Thanks for listening to my very long TED Talk. I know this was a doozy of a video, but I did have a lot of videos to catch up on because, like I said, I have been recording. I just haven't been recording consistency, and I'm really glad that this video came out the way it did, and I like the way this video is coming out, the way I'm editing it right now, and kind of just doing it at the booth because there's currently really nobody here anyway. So yeah, thank you guys for listening and all that good jazz, and watching me crash out to where I'm at today. I don't even know what day it is, but yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I want to be monetized and get a little bit of supplemental income, hopefully get like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That would be really nice. So if you could share the video, that would be really awesome. Also, thank you guys for listening. Adore you guys. Bye.